Why spend a couple $100 on a nice bike for a child? Well, because then, like after a few years, it's still a nice bike. I mean, gosh, I don't know. I think this is a few years old, but it's still, yeah, it has some scratches on it, but it still rides like it's brand new. And I say, that is it, guys. That's what it's about. So I've been watching a lot of Shade Tree Surgeon. Shout out to that gentleman. Just so funny. So just a literal lyrical genius. I'm shocked he has not released a rap album. So shout out to Shade Tree Surgeon. Yeah, I think, dude. Oh, what did I say? Okay, so I haven't finished the Indian, the club bike. I call it the California club bike. Okay, it's not a sandwich; it's a motorcycle. But I'm glad that the club bike feel, look, persona. I think I'm grateful it's expanding outside of the Harley ecosystem. I would love to see a similar style club bike from Kawasaki, or there's no reason why. I mean, Harley might have done it really beautifully, but there's no reason why I don't think you have to have that. I think look, I'm a self-proclaimed Dyna bro because I had an FXDX, and that was, in my opinion, the ultimate bike, period. The best. Like, I don't feel like you can get better. I mean, yeah, you can get bigger, but I don't think the bike is better. So I think a Dyna I think there should be a CVO Dyna club bike. I think they did that though, so take it back. Okay, thank you. That's where I got there for that. And then shout out to Review Tech USA. So he's the first video I watched on the ICE, not the internal combustion engine OIS, but the one reference the young lady that tragically lost her life. And I don't like commenting on, because I wasn't there. I'm not involved. But the one thing I do appreciate, I think it was a retired Ranger gentleman. He spoke and he gave some things that I think help people think about things. And I say, well, that's what I could do as well. So there is a reasonable officer standard. So that's, I think, how this gentleman would be looked at, and in my opinion, or not my opinion, sorry. I'm trying to, only the facts. Every round fired has to have its own application of deadly force. So you have to say every single time the trigger is pulled, is deadly force still applicable in that point? What else would I add? No, these are things that you would have to, there was one other thing, but that's all. I don't want to say anything more than just because I only watched one angle, and yeah, I think that's it. I think it was tragedy on both sides. I think at the end of the day, in my opinion, probably, I think it's going to be a training failure. I think I'm not in the, there's a big distinction between federal police and local law enforcement. That's the truth. So the difficult part is, when you have federal officers that go into local areas and then the disruption is caused and they usually leave. And then now the local law enforcement is left having to deal with the situation. So I watched 1984. That was a recommendation by Chris. I forget his channel. And I could see the parallels. I can. That's what he was talking about. I think it was a great movie. Thank you to Review Tech USA. Thank you to Shade Tree Surgeon. And thank you for letting me be here on this, be a part of this community. I'm grateful to, I know YouTube started out as a dating app, but I think it's progressed into something more. I think it still has that dating app feel, especially companies to companies. I think, that's where it's like, you have companies smooching on other companies, and maybe it progressed from the person to the corporate. So I'm just messing around, but I heard that. I don't know if that's true. So shout out to the person who said that YouTube was started out as a dating app. I'm like, dude, look at that. See how far it's come. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you. Look, it's hard to make content every day. That's why I look at these other people and I say, thank you for what you do. I appreciate it.